Greetings, my friends. I am Gillesmansillon. I come to wish you a really wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying those times. For there is a great. Today is my birthday, so I thought I come and wish myself a happy birthday. I like to make gift when I can to my friends on my birthday, rather than we also receive the gift from the universe. But it's very important. I thank you so very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations if you can. And I'm just going to discuss a few things. I didn't bring any cards for our records and sing a song, which is a difficult song, but it's a very spiritual song. So it's very important to focalize, to understand there is the golden timeline, the timeline of joy, happiness that the Prime Creator has created, and He has created an editing for all the stories to remove all of the dark outcomes of the negative timelines that were created. So the old timelines of illusions are no longer valid. Focalize, stick to the story of your highest outcome. That really not only will stabilize and solidify the field, but also fuel the energies of manifestations. It's really an end time for the dark cabal, for the dark Illuminatis. So it's like dark Illuminatis. It's kind of like paradoxal, but there is also enlightened Illuminati and there's enlightened Kabbalist. But all the dark forces are really, it's just the end time for them. I wanted to discuss the fact that there may be some those things may be difficult to accept, but there is walk-ins. Sometimes there is swapping of soul within physical body. And I'm realizing that there may be because there is an exodus of all kinds of dark energy, dark entities, and there may be some very powerful people, Kabbalists, that we know on the Earth stage as part of the deep state, like powerful agents, criminal against humanity, that actually were hijacked by dark entities, and now the soul is those dark entities are evicted. The original soul is returning. Those people were allowed to be hijacked by like that because they were seduced by power, money, and influence. But so do not. It's really hard to judge. I know some of them also. Some of the dark agents of the Matrix were actually victims. They were cloned, and then there's the clone that made a lot of damages. But although there's a connection, but some of them are victims. So I'm just saying it's like not to. I'm seeing some of the dark agents that are maybe returning to the original souls. There were some dark agents that also I assisted. There was a light soul that a while ago. They were very powerful. One of the most powerful dark soul on the dark entity on the planet was actually a light being that got corrupted by power. And when she died, this person, I assisted her to connect with her higher self, because it was something that was asked of me. So it's important not to judge, but not to be fooled by deception just see how things feel. For we all have to reconnect to our superhero energy, the magical power. There is all kinds of superhero archetypes and all kinds of ability, but we only will be able to hold them when we're worthy of them. And we don't need to possess all the powers and attributes. We just need to, because we're complementary in the process, we need to attract our soul tribe. So we'll be able to work in group with complementary power. And all those power, ability, magic knowledge, and unfoldment within our physical body is already codes that exist within our DNA. Because within our DNA there is all that the source is. So it's just a matter of unlocking the code, and they will open progressively. And so we really, and that progressively will attract more of our soul tribe. We're going to be able to work in groups to appreciate the unity and the diversity, because we're complementary in that process. So stay light, stay joyful, enjoy the ride as much as possible. I wanted to discuss the fact also that most science fiction are hints, they're giving us clue about some hidden truths about galactic technologies from past civilizations. A lot of war that's been waged on the planet is actually, there is an official scenario, but a lot of them were actually about controlling extraterrestrial technologies like stargates or secret technology or arcs, like in the Middle East or Iraq, for instance. But everything is under control by the forces of light, because they wanted to use those stargates to escape the planet. But so there are a lot of advanced technology were left on the planet by extraterrestrial in the distant past, and some of them are reawakening now. But a lot had to be kept hidden during the Dark Age, because because it was just too powerful. And but now there is all kinds of archaeological treasures to be found when we are guided to do so. The thing is, we have to wait the time when it's appropriate, and those treasures, those very powerful technologies or knowledge or information have to be not fall into the hands of the governments or the dark organizations. And so it has to come in a time where it can be handled by the people that have been trusted by spirit for those discoveries. But this will be very exciting. It's very important to stabilize our roots to the planet. The root chakra of the planet is the Middle East. It is where the first spark of light were implanted about 1 billion years ago by the life carriers when they first introduced the first protoplasm of life in the planet. It is also the place where the first Garden of Eden was about 40,000 years ago, and it was the first. It was also the first in recorded history, the first civilization, the first humans conscious civilization that is known to our present memory is there was a village at the corner of the Euphrates and the Tiger, and Babylon being the Baghdad being the first city of 1 million people. So this where all of the Middle East there's been a lot of conflict there. So imagine, send your light and your love to unify everything, so everything comes into the light. If the root base of the planet is stable, it's going to assist in the whole stabilization of the whole. In the whole all of Africa as well. There is all kinds of secret knowledge and technology hidden in Africa. So imagine this whole continent filled with love and peace. So it's very important to stabilize those energies. Of course, the whole planet needs to come into the light, but. So it's very we're really on the brink of amazing change, amazing discoveries. Well, I hope you're having a good day. I just thought I'd come and say hello, and I'm going to finish with a song that's really hard to sing. It's like I realized that in the French video. It's a song of that because my birthday. I figured I sing this song called "Happy Birthday." It's a song of Stevie Wonder that he wrote for the birthday of Martin Luther King. Free at last. I heard a lot of word freedom in my mind, so I feel my freedom is here finally. So this song goes like this. You know it doesn't much sense. There have to be the law against anyone who takes offense at the day of your celebrations. 'Cause we all know in our mind that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree, what could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on that day you came to be. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Just never understood how a man that died for good could have a day that would be set aside for his recognition, because it should never be just because some cannot see the dream as clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that it stood for a time will bring, for peace in the heart we'll sing, thank to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Was there never been a holiday where peace is celebrated? Although in the world the time is overdue for people like me and you, who knows the way of truth is love and unity to all God's children. Should be a great event, and the whole day should be spent in full remembrance of those who live and die for the oneness of all people. So let it all begin. We know that love can win. Let it out, don't hold it in. Sing it as loud as you can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. We know the key of unity of all people is in the dream that you had so long ago, that lives in the heart of all people, that believe in unity, will make the dream become a reality. I know we will because our hearts tell us so. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the Pisces that we're moving into Pisces season. It's a very powerful Pisces eclipse. We just had the Pisces new moon. So it's a very powerful time. I hope you enjoy it. I thank you so very much, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.